Lucid Trading in-depth explanation. This is one of my favorite firms right now. They have some great accounts. They are very affordable, so let's talk about it. For starters, Lucid does not have a monthly fee. All their accounts are a one-time purchase. Once you pass, there is no activation fee on any of their accounts. They offer 25K, 50K, 100K, and 150K accounts. They offer 4 account plans, the Pro, Flex, Black, and Direct. I'm gonna go more in depth on these later so you know which one works best for you. Once you pass any of their accounts, you can instantly switch it from an eval to a funded by going into the dashboard and clicking a button. It is so simple. Top of that, their payouts are instant and get approved super fast. Before we jump into the account types, make sure to use code GK at checkout to get the best available discount, plus a new user discount. I'll be talking about all these accounts as a 50K to keep it simple. We're gonna start with my personal favorite Lucid account, the Flex account. In my opinion, this is their best offer that they have. For the Flex eval, you need to make 6% to pass and you have a 4% drawdown. It has an end of day drawdown with a 50% consistency and no daily loss limit. So a pretty standard evaluation. Once you pass and instantly get moved to funded, you have a max loss of 4%. Once again with end of day drawdown with no consistency on the funded. To request a payout, you need 5 winning days of $150 or more, and the 50K account has a payout cap of $2,000. After your 6th payout, you get moved to live. After applying code GK for a 50K Flex account, this account comes down to $78. You really cannot beat that. In my opinion, this is probably the best bang for your buck in the prop firm space right now. Next up, we have the Lucid Pro account. This is for my people who want to one-day pass. To pass a Lucid Pro account, you need to make 6% with a 4% drawdown. It is an end-of-day drawdown with no consistency on the eval. Last but not least, you have a $1,200 max daily loss limit. Once you switch over to funded, you have a 4% drawdown. Once again, an end-of-day drawdown with a 40% consistency rule on the funded. To take a payout, you need 5 winning days of $100 or more. The interesting thing about the Lucid Pro account is it has scaling payouts. Your first and second payout have a cap of $1,500, your third and fourth have a cap of $2,000, and your fifth and sixth payout have a cap of $2,500. After that 6th payout, you get moved to live. To apply code GK at Lucid, this account comes down to $96. Not bad. Next up is the Lucid Black account. This one's a bit more interesting and different than the others. However, it is still a good account. To pass, you need to make 6% with a 4% drawdown while following a 60% consistency rule. As well as this, there is end of day drawdown with no daily loss limit. On the funded, once again, you have a 4% drawdown and a 40% consistency rule. Where the Lucid Black gets interesting is the payout structure. This is one of the only accounts in the game that allows you to get a payout in as little as 3 days. Your first payout has a cap of $1,500. However, your second through fourth payouts, you can become eligible for a bonus. Now, the way that this works, let's say you make $3,000, you take out $1,500 for your first payout. For your next payout, if you then reach the profit target of $5,000, you can take a $3,000 payout. So the way that I see this is after your first payout, if you end up making more, you don't get punished for it. It allows you to kind of exceed the smaller payout cap and shoot for more if you want to. The Black accounts, you